State of Survival versus Land of Empire. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Land of Empires. I have already covered this game once, and I did mention that it might be my future game. In this video, we do an SOS versus LOE comparison. Ladies and gentlemen, most of you guys are SOS players, and I did mention in the past that I might be wanting to switch to this game. But for now, I'm not quitting SOS, so I'm probably going to be doing both. Land of Empires, just like SOS, is a strategy game. However, it's newer, it has lots of potential, and the devs care about the game. Honestly, it's one of the reasons why I'm trying to make this work. This video is going to be an SOS versus LOE comparison. Let's begin with the SOS visuals. And to be more fair, the new visuals. SOS recently received a visual upgrade. It's not very impressive. The comparison is going to be a bit tricky because this is State of Survival 3 years after playing. This is the wilderness. Scrolling back, this is the map. There are 1146 states in this game. After all, it makes sense, it's the older game. Let's switch to Land of Empire. Clearly the visuals are more superior. Give me a minute for me to occupy center. This is what in-game looks like. A greener look, a more saturated look, and the excitement of a new game. This is what the map looks like. You can tell even by scrolling the furthest, every territory where its location is at. Today is Capital Clash or the Holy Mountain, so everyone is at center. There are 3 types of troop, and each troop has its own building. This is the cavalry. For SOS, it's the rider. This is the infantry, and this is the archer. Similar to SOS, the cavalry is the least helpful. You start out with tier 1, and you end up with tier 30. However, what surprised me is that HQ 28, you also get tier 9 plus. The difference between 9 and 9 plus is HP and ferocity. This is infantry, and this is archer.
The light grants me strength.
We are early game in this server, or as they call it, Season 1. This is the City Hall. Obviously there is after HQ 30, additional levels after. The same thing for troops, and the same concept applies for SOS, with an SOS having plasma 1 to 10. Land of Empires also has the same thing from 1 to 10. Let's compare the heroes. Cleopatra 7. In this game, the heroes can have different skins, with some of the skills being easily obtainable through the campaign.
Blinded by vanity, we're both floating in a dream.
This is Heracles. If you compare to SOS, he is Nicola.
You final Duchess.
Cleopatra is the Lucky.
So, where do we start?
Valkyrie is the Maddie. Same as Cleopatra, she has her own skin.
I have my own battle to fight.
There are 3 types of heroes: the legendary heroes, the purple heroes, and the blue heroes. There are no resonating heroes in this game, but each hero has 4 hero skills. and at max level you unlock the Awakened skill. This gives a much better opportunity to plan the perfect garrison hero. I forgot to mention that if you don't like the cartoony feel in this game, you can simply go to your settings and disable this. Simply by disabling the hero stroke filter. I personally prefer the other version. Now they just look more, I guess, human. I realized it was not the best idea to record this video at Mountain Fight, but we have the best alliance in the server, so I'm not worried. I think I'm actually needed, so let me rally this real quick. It seems I can cancel other people's rally as well, as an R4. That part was interesting and I just noticed this right now. Also, Capital Clash is not as simple. There are like 9 buildings. Each building gives you a separate buff, as well as the 4 towers and central. More place for strategy gameplay. But the fight is a bit too long, currently ending in 24 hours. I understand only one person can occupy these, and an example of a buff is increasing troop attack, defense, points earned in the Holy Mountain event, which is the central event. And there's no need to do ghost rallies, basically it's just an in-game feature called Rally Reinforcement. Again, more place for strategy. State of Survival had the Walking Dead collaboration with the new resonating hero Daryl being the first hero. SOS did huge collaborations, the first one being with the Walking Dead and giving us the resonating hero Daryl and the Joker. Yes, the real Joker. However, these were temporary events and all new players will never get these heroes again. So SOS versus Land of Empires. Land of Empires wins in terms of graphics and skills, while SOS wins in terms of diversity and quantity. Well, that makes sense since SOS is the much older game. In the end of this video, I'll give you my true honest opinion about both games and explain to you what I think the future is for each game. I'll also be comparing spending, the common reasons why players don't leave a specific game, and everything else, so stick around. Oh, and one more thing, you can actually speed a rally. So as you clearly see, I have this rally marching and I can speed it. There you are. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're on lower graphics mode. Now the fun about playing a new game is most people are unaware about their hospital and dead troops. As you can see in the report above, that's part of the fun, by the way. Let me compare battle reports between both games. This is a basic battle report for attacking rallies. The dragon you see here is like the behemoth in SOS. In this game there are many types of behemoths. One you can boost as a free-to-play. We'll get back to behemoths later on. Let's press comparison. Stats comparison is almost the same as the other game, with ferocity here being the same as lethality. You can also do a skill comparison between heroes. It's clean and understandable. Formations matter just like the other game, and this page will give you more details as you need. Let's move on to the best part, the battle animation. Here you have the archers, and then here you have the cavalry and the infantry. This is what a battle report looks like in SOS. Wait, this person actually tried to attack me solo? and this being the battle animation. Oh, and just notice there are also alliance skills, something the other game doesn't have. You can, NR4 can basically give shield to all alliance members. You can increase rally boost capacity for everyone, and each will have a big cooldown. It's an interesting addition. The Behemoths also give you skills. For example, this one increases building speed, while this one gives you a bit of resources, unit attack, recall, max expedition. Now we're moving on to my favorite part, the Titanio. Titanio are behemoths. They are creatures that come with your march, and they boost your march power. And this is the free-to-play behemoth. The Titanios can be evolved, with each level having its own form. You start out as a whelp one, slowly grow and grow and grow. Each Titanio has 3 skills that you can evolve. The enhancements lets you feed him and increase his troop stats. Very important, very OP stats. The customization lets you change your Titanio appearance, with each appearance giving you specific stats. Later seasons, we will get even more Titanios. This is the final form of the free-to-play Titanio. Oh, and by the way, the music you're listening in the background, that's Land of Empire. I personally like the music. What do you think? No? Okay. Okay. Guess that's just me. In SOS we have an aircraft system. This is the Behemoth in SOS. Well, if you're telling me to compare the Behemoths in both games, you know which one I'd pick. The Behemoth in SOS just changes colors from blue right here to purple. Okay, and the guns to gold. The Behemoth here also has his own skills as well. SOS has a lot of events, a lot of features, from tactical analysis to airplane to aircrafts, plasma research, Migo. I mean, just look at the calendar in this game. Playing this game is like a second job, if it's not a main job. You have your gear, your badges, and the hero gear. You even have a specific building for one type of troops, and their own research, for God's sake. Ladies and gentlemen, SOS is a very, very expensive game. Way too expensive. I should know, I have 3 years of experience in it. And after all this time, the repetition of events, it's no longer fun. Most people stay. Why? Because of their friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I recommend you guys move to Land of Empire. States there don't have too many players. You can build your own family there, no drama, dominate everyone, and just chill. The game is not too different. It's just an improved version of it. Don't get me wrong, Land of Empire is also an expensive game. Honestly, all games like this are. That's the future of gaming, I suppose. There's not much we can do about it. This is the treasury in Land of Empire, which improves the HP and ferocity of each type of troop. That's like the hero gear. You have the talents, war and economy. You have the medals as well, which is like the chief gear, and the gems, which are like the badges. There's something unique called the sacred training, where you can study different formations For example, for infantry, you can study this type of formation or an echelon formation. Each formation you study gets you additional stats. And that's different from the hero appointment, which we can unlock later on HQ 30. And I do not have that. It's called the Servant Tower. Ladies and gentlemen, I recommend you guys try this game. Link is in description if you want to try it out. I can offer you a gift code. It's basically my name. Give the game a try. Bring your alliance with you. The game is new. The game has lots of potential. It has a dev that cares about the game. I would know I've spoken with them. Its community is growing. We have Hackett. We have me. We have plenty of YouTubers joining the program. Let's build this game together, guys. I'll see you guys in it.